good in a game like this, in this particular match, are you going to be a fan of it, or are you thinking this and leave him worse off for wear? But otherwise, Aurora unable to get the kill down bot.
Yeah, I mean, DENGAN choosing to go for another extra point on the poison sting, just really prioritizing securing the lane for the Meepo, which is kind of doing okay still right now. Gale on the 2 heroes.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Jabs might be underestimating this. Dispose to get him out of here, but that should be an easy kill onto Q. First blood. TA2000 really wants this kill onto Jabs. Ooh, one more auto attack's all he needed. You're just trying to soak up as much experience as he can, as he will be forced away. You can see the early boots in this lane absolutely necessary, as they are going underneath the tower top lane for Ollie. Big old Fate Bolt there will set up the kill for Omar. Ollie is going to die. Trying his best to maintain creep equilibrium here. It's such a challenge, especially with this level 2 Scorch.
Again, spawn.
Well, Omar rotating from the top lane now. He will be met in the mid lane with Laurenov, who still has the static link, but it's only level 2 and moves underneath his tower. But TA2000 bringing over one of the Meepo clones to assist in the kill. Wow, 4 heroes mid just TP'd to the tower. They know that 23 Savage is low, so they're quite confident they might be able to find something. You can see they're pushing the wave desperately. There is a Rolling Thunder ready. Noob eager to use one now with the Arcane Rune active. And although they will miss out on the on the Lifestealer kill, they should get this kill onto Ollie. There he goes. Ticks on down to the Infernal Blade. Oh, okay. Power Rune time. It's TA2000 who might still be able to steal this one away, but first they are going to get this kill onto DENGAN, who came with the Meepo. Another ensnare is ready. The poofs as well for Jabs, but he is just going down to the right-click damage here. Nice chop there, connecting. Could dispose just to get Jabs a wand with 19 charges. The supports are not yet level 6, but they might try and go for the Doom. Does this seem doable? Right now, 23 is backing away. Yeah, here's Jabs. No Blink Dagger. He's 50. He's 100 gold away. He has Stampede at the very least to offer. And okay, versus 4 heroes. Yeah, he's fair. But a deja vu now as Aurora smoke up again. And once again, even though they have the Observer Ward down, that Scout's Malik, it's going to be the one that got away from them. But perhaps a better catch now as Noob is going to be sent back with the glimpse into the Static Storm. Can they kill him off though? He's going to haste room, but that's going to help him go nowhere fast as Ollie gets a big kill there onto Noob. Laurenov is going to be
the jungle.
Are you expecting this Meepo to be a bit more active? You were talking about how the strength of this pick is the timings in this point where the Lifestealer is not as strong as you. Should we be seeing more of an active Meepo as we are now? As you can see, the Dispose is not really going to help against all these Meepo clones. There's Stampede as Jabs finds the jump in. They get only the Meepo clones, and now the Doom actually inside of the Static Storm, but it's not going to change the outcome of this fight. Doomed you are, in fact, 23 Savage, as they drop the spell on him. Ollie has no way out, and there's 4 dead. As well, for Quest, as they will continue moving around the map. Careful up here. TA2000 run to 23, although I think it's more of 23 who needs to be careful. He's going to be forced to enrage. He does have an infest. Doesn't really have a target though. That could be the problem, but nice jukes here as only one of those Earthbinds is going to connect into the Static Storm now from Ollie. Jabs now showing up to the fight, but careful Quest coming in to try and reinforce. They have Mega Meepos and they would be able to stack them up. Now it's time for Aurora to get the hell. He's currently got 23 inside of him. He will pop out and not have himself too great of a time as Ollie down, but good micro there by TA2000, and Quest able to just take another fight victory here. And even mid lane, I'm not sure if this is going to work out exactly how Laurenov thinks here either.
Yeah, the Colossus right now. They're looking for the Marines.
Oh, and they found one. It's Soldier Jabs, who at least stuns 2, but will not be able to blink away courtesy of the Poison Sting. He is going nowhere fast.
But yeah, I mean, that's the downside, you know, when you're playing against a Meepo and he's gonna take the map away.
You trying to farm up his own BKB, which might be a turning point here, but he's going to need to give it more effort as back underneath the mid tier 2 tower. Laurenov, he can't even BKB and TP away. They kill him in the duration of it. Basically trying to get this game to go long enough so he can get above the net worth necessary for an Acceptor, but until then, yeah, I mean, what's to stop this from happening? TA2000 just takes down Q. Just committed a crime of farming underneath his own tier 3 tower.
How's that a crime, Richie?
Well,
Being at home?
it is when quests are this far up.
The quests, they are the ones doing the crime, you know, running into enemy home.
Oh, okay. Backstab attempt, but they get the lift onto Jabs. He couldn't get a stomp off. The tier 2000 still on the high ground. Ollie gets absolutely deleted, however, by the MEEPAAW clones. And Jabs, even with the bonus strength for 23 inside of him, doesn't last much longer. Doomed for good measure as off. BK beat up is the only one left standing alongside Ollie. Q respawns after his little farming incident. Ollie's even further from his Eye Scepter now, and Quest have no reason to back off of this high ground push. They have absolutely dominated in this match number 1. 22-4. GG well played is called as Quest Esports take down Aurora in a dominating fashion. Game number 1.
Yeah, what a different Quest we are seeing today compared to yesterday. They kind of need, I feel like they need another online hero, like they need another tank. Okay, so Centaur, not as strong as the Doom Tech is, but it should be fine.
Quest finding their first win at 1 and 4. Sorry, I mean that should be Aurora with 2 and 3. That's careful here. Omar, first blood potential and nearly guaranteed. That's a big illuminating blast though onto 4. So they're going to commit the blood grenade, and another power shot will clip the 3 of them. That allows Jabs to get counter kill here. Counter killed. Will it make much more though? Ollie will be getting clipped by that last illuminate. Gotta go back to school. 23 fighting hard top lane as well with his first point in the Jingu Mastery. Level 2 for Malik. He's gonna end up throwing the Inferno Blade onto 23 Savage, but it won't change the outcome of this fight. So Omar still ends up dropping. Malik is gonna trigger another Jingu. Oh, and 23 just once. Okay, just one little hit.
And Doom doesn't really mind that, you know, you can catch up later with Diva, with clearing stacks with Scorch Earth.
Ollie's been doing a fantastic job of keeping this camp blocked up top lane as well. You can see it's just no creeps for Omar to reestablish equilibrium, so this is not going to settle down anytime soon. Speaking of settling down, they are not going to settle down bottom either. Q falls to Ducalis. TA2000 will get a little bit of a free chip damage in as forced to retreat underneath this tower.
Yeah, it's the power of the carry Green Ranger. It's a very strong lane.
Yeah, it's always a fun one. That's always
seeing a Ranger killing herself through Blade Mill.
Yep, nothing more satisfying than that.
Lane. Omar.
Yeah, he's trying to escape. And it's still snagged there by 23 Savage. Malik, in the meantime, is going to be forced to take even more. Now, Ollie doesn't have enough mana for another spell, but might not even need it as he's dying to the creeps. Not going to matter, though, because he's kited Malik far enough. A double kill there for 23 Savage as they've also find Ducalis down. But 23 is too far back now. Kill. Ooh, this is rotating on over. No spirit form, but still has this vessel. Oh, they will kick things off here just with that vessel charge. A small illuminate blood grenade even thrown, but we don't actually have a homing missile now. As 23 unable to turn and fight. Lorenov though with a double damage by a well-timed blinding light. He just got that skill point on Noob. Not enough to save Omar. Good enough to be able to at least live on the coddle. So Noob, 2 phenomenal rotations, 0-0 and
the Coddle like 50-50. You know, the Coddle is just gonna dictate it. Right, but you just have to make sure that you play more conservatively. Because if you dive, you're going to counter easy time to catch you.
Well, this could be a much-needed kill now onto Noob as the supports were smoked up and do manage to get the gank there onto Noob. 23 rotated on and over to complete a nice gank, and Lorenov will roll on and smoked up alongside Noob. No big items here, still only that vessel, but we do have at least a light form ready to go. This is not the target you'd ideally want, and there's a stampede anyway, so this is not going to be too easy as Ollie having to try and escape as far as he can, but he is going to be blown up from range. Jabs just, you know, showing off the blade mail here, but otherwise won't be.
The keeper uses spirit form and you're only losing a support. That's great news for you. And now you have Rolling Thunder, so Lorenov is going to be able to make his play.
Yeah, no spirit form. This is only a support Gyro who is in pretty good position here. Lorenov knows that he can his wake as his smoke ends. The observer ward just expires now. That did scout Ducalis. Sorry, it scouted Malik. I don't know if it saw Ducalis. But either way, Aurora not confident with the little bit of vision they've got there, so they won't force things for now. They both teams seem to be pretty content just kind of farming Winter. Well, hold on, I say that, but Ducalis, he might end up dropping here. Freezing Field submitted, and will guarantee them a kill, but Lauren off. Yeah, he's fighting. Good job there, chopping down the tree of 23 Savage to prevent them from getting off the Wukong's. And Doom, well, he's doing that now. Omar, in the midst of things, has a great blinding light, pushes jabs back in. He's ticking down, but 40 HP here. I thought that Vessel would have done him in, but he's just fine. You know, you're against a Coddle who, like you said, is the strongest hero for the first 15 minutes of the game. May have been true, but 15 minutes are, but now it's Aurora's time to shine as they look for another fight. Freezing Field, Rolling Thunder, plenty of ultimates there as they take down 2 heroes to start this fight, but PSG Quest striking back now. Oh, not really. They'll still lose the 4 heroes. I thought it was looking good.
That cooldown kind of looked like it was going to destroy Aurora.
Yeah.
They didn't have enough.
And then you remember that it's the tree. Excuse me? Gabe? I don't know. That is meant to work out like that, but I don't think it'll matter much because he's just gonna get doomed anyway. He's dead.
Enjoy yourself while you can.
He's still dead, Richie.
He's dead. Yeah, he's not getting out of that.
Justice.
Everything is right in the Dota universe. Split push, you do a bajillion damage from safe range. Omar is wishing he had a little bit more range than he does now because 23 jumps right on top of him. Although, missiles going to stop 23 from hitting the ultimate out. Still, he will continue to give chase. Call down, gives Omar a bit more space. 23 decided he's had enough, actually. There's still a tier 1 tower here. This might potentially be dangerous, he remembers. As this tree's nearly chopped down. Gleipnir is here 2000, who TP to the tier 2 tower, I believe, is now going to commit this focus fire. Slow to a crawl, however, and now being stunned up by Lorinov, who's going to slightly mistime that roll up, needing to find the second stun. Instead, finds his ankles broken by the wind run TA2000, who's going to easily get back into safety. Instead, the only hero they lose is Ducalis. Now is down bottom to probably Q.
Is under attack.
And Q just solo killed him. No, it was Jabs.
Yeah, both of them killed the Takis at bottom, and Q didn't have TP, so he had to walk to the gate.
With Doom? Oh, Aurora! Oh my goodness, what a jump! You'd think that was an Aurora with the way they made that jump, but the fight is all falling apart now for Quest. Confidence out from Aurora in this game too. It's like we've swapped sides here, Winter. This is going to end up being 2 dead cores. Jabs with the 2 of them is eating good map control. Really now we see Quest decide to smoke up here. I don't see any major new items. Smoke up here. Doom actually that major new items from us. Aurora still smoke down. They look to fight yet again. Aegis, they feel confident. Fight yet again. Aegis, they feel heroes here in the river, but Jabs held that Babe. That's a shabby stuff. Heroes here on the list, reflected on the map. Babe, that's a shabby off. 2000 though in trouble as he will BKB and rush forward. Once again, 23 Savage in trouble. Still able to use that Ogre Seal Totem, really kiting this fight very far. He's going to stay alive underneath the tier 2 tower. Malik, in the meantime, his BKB expired, leaves him incredibly vulnerable. Aurora turn back onto him.
Before they try to siege another tower here.
Omar?
I think they are doing a pretty good job spreading heroes across the map, placing wards.
Scouted by the courier. That was pretty cool. I didn't know you could still get to the low ground. So 23 had nullified him, right? But because he was so close to the cliff, it's positive now because Jabs is standing on top of the cliff. But Aurora, they also know what's up. Their scan is going to trigger now as well underneath the Lotus Pool. They've got good intel about what's to come. Okay, Glimmer breaking the smoke there. Good play from Ali as Jabs will commit and make the jump in. And they've actually managed to get Ducalis. Ducalis who has an Ag Scepter. Planting the minefield side. We'll see if this changes anything about this kind of a fight. 23 Savage, he's doomed. Trying to TP out. He is going to live the self-doom now on the Ag Scepter as Aurora chasing through the Techie's minefield here. Take tons of damage, but still winning the fight. They don't care at all. Q, he's going to be taken down. But TA2000 trapped and just completely isolated now. Just get finished off easily. I don't see the rest of Quest standing a chance here as Omar somehow has managed to find 2 trees to hide in between. There they go. Now they find him.
That was a
little bit of hide and seek for him, but he will round out 4 dead now for Aurora, who, I mean, even if Aurora was here, I don't think they'd be too interested in going for it anymore. Noob? Maybe trying to fight off 2 more than he could shoot. Be active, so he should be able to get away from this one, but Lorinoff giving chase.
He's fast, but not fast enough.
He's not fast enough. Man, he is dead. That's a full team wipe after that Roche fight. And that's one way to... still smoked up. Jabs, he might make a jump in here, and he is, because Malik's just been chilling up on the high ground. Pull back now to the Acorn shot. Oh, the sharpshooter, so much damage. He gets the 4-staff on forward with the bash out from Lorinoff. Another 4-staff, but they have enough damage. Malik, now he's got buyback. Will they end up committing it? Okay, 23 took a ton of damage here from the minefield side. He's got to be a bit careful into the hands of TA2000. That's going to be the Aegis gone, but Jabs, he is doing so much return damage as well with that aura. TA2000 has to go back into the base to heal despite his BKB. 23 will get himself back up safely with the Boundless Strike shard, as there's going to be another minefield side, but it just doesn't matter much. That's Ducalis. That's a dieback for him already. Wukong's command is out. Jabs basically unkillable up here on the high ground with 5,400 HP. He is safe and sound. He'll get bagged on the low ground. And a 5 versus 4 scenario. They have, it's Battle Maiden. Ollie up to the high ground with the 20 talent, Winter. 5 cores.
Where is your Daedalus, Ollie? Where?
I don't understand this game. What is going on? Ollie just 1v1 the homie missile, and there was a banana with a Lotus Lincoln Spear on that, Winter. What is this game? This most unholy game.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
there they go.
They got the Rex, you know? All you need to know, Richie, is they got the job done. They killed the buildings, you know? Doesn't matter how they do it, they got it done. Crystal Maiden killing the buildings, you know? I thought Hoodwink is gonna kill the buildings, but no.
Oh, and they have a gem! So they've seen TA2000, he's just trying to sneak out of the base! What? He is gonna be killed off? Okay. What? They reflect the doom. They have managed to...
on site.
That's true. Okay, so for Quest, they just have to take things. There's a mega wave pushing top. Not megas, but it's a huge wave, and then he's going to attack his minefield sign yet again. Ducalis does get beyond his ancients, but 23 Savage with the ultimate, just doing way too much here. And his 2 tanky will not be killed off. TA2000, he might not be safe. He might not be safe inside of his base. Just barely lives there. Creeps starting to hit this tier 2 tower up there in 4th.
I can lose the game, but I have to torture you mentally.
Oh, there he goes. Jabs up to the high ground. He's propped the minefield sign. You can see he's taking absolutely no damage here. He does not care. He literally could care less. Could not care less. He's healed all that damage up. That was the accept. You paid 4,200 gold for that Ducalis, by the way, he says. He didn't even activate his blade mail.
Yeah, now with the voice lines.
Yeah.
he's sieging a tower. What can you do, you know? I'm thinking
basically nothing. He doesn't even need to hit the tower. The tower just hits him, and he'll get this thing eventually. Not a care in the world as they reflect the DENGAN damage as well. Noob is also solar binded himself. Malik off in the wings, just trying to find a jump here. Oh, keep up Windranger. He is out. TA2000 outside of the base and killed again. Sharpshooter dead for 2 minutes. Aurora, they have doomed at least the Pangolier, but the fight's still breaking down because it's full steam ahead for the side of Aurora in game 2. Looking to close it out. Into the base they go with the Wukong's command. Into the minefield sign. It matters not. As PSG Quest, they hold out for 15 minutes, Winter, but not a minute longer. So Aurora get the 1-1 draw.